Yeah, it kind of returns back to Brian Lowe's original style, which is the bigger rooms with enemies farther away from the doors, which, as I always say, is a huge disadvantage because your weapons don't seem to be as accurate with the enemies that are farther away. And the amount of side areas kind of increase a little. It's not a vast amount that makes it confusing, and they're also not that noteworthy either. So even though they're there, it's kind of like you don't even realize they're there at all either. This is another map, again, like I said, back in floor 4. Floors 4 and 6 are the only two maps in episode 2 that do not have any mutants. But again, it's also another map too where it would have a few harder parts by having you open the door and there's enemies behind like tables. And it's like episode 5, floor 2. Those hallways where there's enemies on both sides behind the tables and barrels, and you can't get to the enemies so you can, take them down. But of course, you lose a lot of health and ammo. We had that also back in floor 4 in that one blue room I forgot to mention. It's not as deadly as episode 5, floor 2, but it's still a huge disadvantage. And that's definitely one thing I've never been a fan of really in Wolfenstein 3D. But then again, you gotta do something like that in order to make the map harder. But that's all for floor 6, guys. On to floor 7 in the next video. And until then, guys, I am the Club of the Man, 1993.